Bose has created the first pair of FDA-approved over-the-counter hearing aid wearables. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Emily. I created Definite Hearing as a way to increase awareness for the deaf and hard of hearing. I'm hard of hearing myself. I wear hearing aids. I've worn them since I was 4 months old, and I am so grateful for them. All right, so Bose has the first FDA cleared over-the-counter hearing aid. I hope you stick around to the end of this video because if you do, I'm going to share my thoughts on these. Would I wear them? What are the upsides? What are the downsides? I'll let you know at the end of this video. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to making more great content for you. All right, so let's talk about these Bose over-the-counter hearing aids. They are called the SoundControl wearables. These are over-the-counter hearing aids, which means that to get these, people don't have to go to an audiologist. They don't have to go to an ear doctor. They don't have to go to a hearing aid dispenser. They can order them straight from Bose and they show up to their doorstep. This is pretty impressive, considering the fact that hearing aids up to this point have been widely gated. It has been required that in order to get a pair of hearing aids that you need to go to a dispenser or an audiologist, and hearing aids are notorious for being very expensive. Not only that, they're typically not covered by private insurance, so it's just a punch to the wallet. So what is different about these Bose SoundControl hearing aids? Well, first off, you don't have someone else program them. You order them, they show up at your door, and you use the Bose app to change various settings, such as the volume level, the tone, the treble, and the bass levels, to magnify quiet sounds, to focus on what people are saying, and things like that. I was really confused though, because in the press release, Bose said that it would take up to 30 minutes for these changes to happen. I have my ReSound hearing aids and I can make changes on the app instantly. So that was a little confusing. Hopefully we can get some clarification there. In addition to the app, Bose is offering support. You can sign up for free video appointments on their site. Because there is no support or point of contact, Bose has announced that they will be offering free video help for anyone who may need it. They've also said that these wearables are water resistant. They're not something that you can submerge in water, but if you were to get hit by some mist or some rain, they should be water resistant. Most hearing aids, all hearing aids that I've ever experienced, have really high IP or ingress protection rating. They are very water resistant, but they are not completely waterproof. Bose has also said that these wearables use the same batteries as hearing aid batteries, zinc air batteries. I actually have those batteries in my hearing aid. These are zinc air batteries. They are great. I have noticed that mine last about a week. According to Bose, they say that their wearable should last 14 hours for 4 days. So if you do the math, give or take, it could be about the same as mine, but I would say that a wearable or a hearing aid, my hearing aids last about a week on these batteries, and every hearing aid is different. You know, you have the rechargeable ones that you charge every night, and then you have the battery powered ones where the batteries last several days depending on how big that battery is and how much power the hearing aid needs. I've noticed that my right hearing aid, that battery dies faster than my left hearing aid batteries do, just because my right hearing aid is having to use more power because my right ear is my worst ear. So I definitely expect to see some fluctuations in the Bose Sound wearable with regards to the battery power and the battery life. One unfortunate aspect of these SoundControl wearables by Bose is that they do not take calls and you can't stream music. That's like so sad. I thought like it's Bose. If it can connect to an app, I'm shocked they didn't put the Bluetooth capabilities into it like they do with their headphones and their earbuds to take the calls and to stream the music. Like, why would you not do that, Bose? Why? That's like one of the biggest selling points of my hearing aids is if you have Bluetooth capabilities on your hearing aids, you know they're awesome. You know they are. I love mine so much. All right, and last but not least, let's talk about price. Bose is pricing these hearing wearables at about $850 each. They're releasing them in a limited amount of states in the United States, and they will branch out from there. I have no idea how they chose these states because they all seem really random. So Massachusetts, Montana, Texas, and the Carolinas, North and South Carolina. I don't know how they chose those, but like super random. So if you happen to be in one of those states, then you could possibly buy the Bose SoundControl wearable as soon as May 18th. Whoa, that's cool. Anyway, that's super exciting. This is just one of, I think, so many over-the-counter hearing aids that I believe are going to become available in the next 5 years. Now, I'm not saying it's going to take 5 years for more over-the-counter hearing aids to come out. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that competitors are going to rise, and they're going to rise quickly. I expect Google and Apple and other tech like giants to be coming out with their own version of the over-the-counter hearing aid. One thing that could have slowed down this process is the FDA's failure to outline what the criteria for an over-the-counter hearing aid are, which kind of makes me wonder, how did Bose get it approved? But we got to figure that out. Anyway, there is the spotlight on the SoundControl Bose wearable that is the first FDA approved over-the-counter hearing aid. What are your thoughts on this? I would love to hear in the comments below. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. I want to share what my thoughts are on this hearing wearable. So it is important to mention that this is a wearable. This is not a hearing aid. I think the biggest fault for this is it is good for mild losses. Like if you just need a little pick me up, great. But the problem is the person will be tuning this to themselves. My biggest problem with my hearing loss is I don't know what I don't hear. I can't imagine trying to like just turn on the volume and hoping that I'm hearing what I'm hearing, because the problem is people just think that with deaf and hard of hearing people, you just need to turn the volume up. That is not true. Every hearing loss is different. Every hearing loss is as unique as the person. There are certain tones, pitches, frequencies that you can and can't hear. How do you know to tune your hearing aid to it if you can't hear it? Well, I go to an audiologist, and the audiologist performs scientific tests that show where I'm deficient, and they program my hearing aid to match and complement that loss. So these Bose sound wearables would not have that. You don't have any kind of like expert help or support. You just would be calling the Bose customer support team. I wouldn't want to trust my hearing loss with that. Studies have shown that untreated hearing losses can lead to early onset dementia. As far as my hearing and cognitive health, this is definitely not a product for me. But I will say I have moderate to severe hearing loss, so that is different than maybe a really mild loss that these wearables would be a good fit for. Another thing I want to mention is the price point. This is good. $850 for one. That's perfect. If you're going to use it all day, every day, and you're going to use it to hear, that is awesome. I love this price point. I just don't think it'll be competitive with hearing aids because hearing aids are so different, but I am hoping that it increases the competition and the quality of the hearing wearables. Another thing is the domes. So it looks like Bose does not have a plan to create a custom ear mold for these wearables. So as you notice, I'm wearing hearing aids that have ear molds. These are silicone impressions of my ear, and they're fit to my ear. Domes are just little squishy silicone things that you push in your ear. They do not fit as well, and therefore they decrease the sound quality entering your ear. And so that is one potential downside of these wearables. And last but not least, no Bluetooth. That was a big one for me. I was like, Bose, you totally could have added the Bluetooth, but they didn't. So I wonder if they have plans to do that. We'll see. There are my thoughts on the Bose SoundControl hearing wearables. If you haven't already, please leave a comment down in the comments below. Would you wear these? Are they a good fit for your hearing loss? What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day, and as always, stay strong and stay amazing. Bye.